Hey guys, Jackie again, back to talk about this week's PLL. I need to pull my notes up, it just occurred to me I didn't do that yet. Okay, I'm in the kitchen now, because like I said, I was hungry. Sorry. Yeah, food, remember, love it. Alright, so let's just start talking about PLL. I did not like this episode. The few other people I've talked to, they were not impressed either. I mean, like Marlene said, this is going to be the summer of answers. Every episode you will get so many answers you won't know what to do with yourself. By the end of the summer, you will know everything I know. And I'm calling BS on that one so far because, look, 2 episodes are down. We barely know anything. Like, oh, I know some of you guys say, oh, we found out about Sarah Harvey. Like, okay, yeah, granted. But, like, I didn't even think I had to worry about Sarah Harvey until last week. And I'm not sure if that's genuine. And this episode really answered nothing. It basically confirmed that Jason's one of the boys in the video. That's it. This is not my definition of answers upon answers upon answers. I am underwhelmed. And I'm just so sick of it. I'm like, Marlene, look. Do not promise me things and then not deliver, because all you're doing is disappointing me and making me very upset. Like, I'm starting to wonder, does Marlene even know what she's doing? Is she just acting like she has it all planned out and she knows all these answers and stuff and what's all going to be revealed in time, but it's not? Like, I'm losing faith in Marlene, honestly, because at this point, I'm just like, Marlene, what are you doing? Like, she's saying that she's going to do all these things and answer all these questions, and so far, she has not delivered. And all these people on Twitter who are, like, kissing Marlene's ass. Like, Marlene, you're the greatest writer ever. This episode was the best. You're a genius. I love you. PLL is the best show on TV. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This episode tonight was great. Best ever. And I mean, like, okay, if you liked the episode, fine, whatever. I don't care. But, like, why are you guys taking this? Why are you all not as pissed as I am? Like, she's not giving us what she promised us. And you're all telling her, oh, great job, Marlene, keep up the good work. Like, no. She's not doing a great job. She's lying to us. She's promising us things and then not giving it to us. In the first episode of the season, we're supposed to find out who was in the barrel. I don't think we're ever going to find out what was in that stupid barrel now. Like, when's she going to tell us? Like, Marlene, stop promising us things and then not giving them to us. Like, it wouldn't even be so bad if she wasn't promising them. Like, if she didn't label this as Summer of Answers, I would be annoyed. I wouldn't be nearly as pissed off as I am right now. Like, don't promise me things and then not give them to me. Like, don't lie to me, Marlene. I know the show is called Pretty Little Liars, but you don't have to be a liar, too. Like, just tell me the truth. Like, don't lie and say, that's coming in this episode when it's not. Because then I get all excited and I'm like, oh, yes, finally going to find out. And then I'm disappointed afterwards because, you know, Marlene didn't deliver yet again. I'm just going to go in with low expectations to every episode. So that either it'll meet my expectations or I'll be disappointed. I won't be disappointed, I mean. Like, I'll just go into episodes expecting that nothing is going to happen. Nothing at all. I'll just go into every episode expecting that the girls are just going to, like, sit around a table and stare at each other. That's what I have to do, I guess, because I'm putting faith in Marlene, and honestly, I don't think I can. And there's all these people who are telling her she's doing a great job. Like, don't encourage her. I kind of want to be like, yo, guys, tell her to get her crap together. Like, don't reinforce her bad behavior. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Because I'm just so fed up. I don't know how you guys aren't all fed up, too. Like, I'm so sick of this. I don't know how you all did this for 6 years. I've only been in this fandom for, like, a year now, and I'm already, like, so done. Okay, so now that's out of the way, let's talk about the episode itself, which really had no new developments, but there are some things that are bothering me, so I want to talk about them. I still don't trust Sarah Harvey. If that's her real name, I still think it's very likely that she's not actually Sarah Harvey. I mean, Mrs. Fields says she thinks Sarah left with her mother. She's not really sure. She's like, oh, I think it's her mother. Well, first of all, this is just, like, PLL making no sense. How'd she get out of the hospital already? Like, she was stuck in there, supposedly, for 3 years, and they release her before even Emily gets out of the hospital. Like, how does that even happen? Like, why did they let her go so quickly? Like, you'd think she'd need lots of medical care and lots of tests run on her. She'd probably be, like, starved, malnourished, dehydrated, scared, like, psychologically scarred. And they let her out, like, after, what, like, a week? However long it was? Like, seriously. And, secondly, this person who took her out of the hospital may not be her mother at all. We didn't see the person. Mrs. Fields just said she thought it was Sarah's mother. So, theoretically, this person could be anyone who Mrs. Fields doesn't know. Like, someone who she would not recognize upon seeing them up close or from a distance. I mean, maybe it's like an older woman, but maybe, Mrs. Fields didn't get a good look, so maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I guess, you can be pretty sure that it was a woman who took her out, because I think Mrs. Fields isn't blind, she would notice it was a guy. And I'm not buying Sarah's whole "my mommy doesn't love me" story. Like, yeah, that's sad, but, like, I don't know, I just don't buy it. I think she could be trying to weasel her way in. Like, weasel her way into their lives to get closer to them, because she's A or whatever. She's Bethany and she's A, who knows? And, like, that's so creepy. How, like, she's like, I saw your address in the hospital. That's creepy. Creepy as hell. I'd be freaked out if I was Emily. How is she so calm? But, like, yeah, I just don't buy this whole story. I still am not convinced. Like I said, you could argue this was an answer we got, but I'm not convinced. I don't believe it at all. And, like, the girl claims that she ran away from home last time when she got kidnapped, so she runs away from home again in the middle of the night. Like, seriously. Is she stupid? Like, I guess you could say most of the characters on the show are stupid because they do really stupid crap all the time. It's really frustrating. I also think, like, the Toby Alison interactions episode was weird. I know a lot of people say that too. I mean, I don't really blame Toby for being cold towards Alison. Like, if I was him, I probably would be too. Like, yeah, she helped the girls, but I don't think she ever actually told him that she was sorry. Like, I mean, I know that wouldn't make it go away, but, like, she ruined his life. The least she can do is say that she's sad about it. She's upset that she did that. She's like, say, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Not just, like, jump back into his life and, like, expect him to just, like, treat her with respect when she obviously hasn't earned that respect. Like, I mean, maybe she's trying to make it up to the girls, but, like, I feel like she hasn't really done anything to show Toby that she's sincere. And, personally, I don't trust Alison either. Like, I still wonder, what's in it for her? Like, is she being genuine? Is she just, like, trying to make the girls think she's back on their side again? Like, does she care? Like, I don't really know exactly what Alison's deal is, and I still feel like things that she told us may not be the truth. I still don't trust her, so you know what? I don't really blame Toby for not trusting her either, because I'm in the same boat as him. So I know a lot of people are hating on him, saying he was so rude, but, like, I get it. I'd probably be the same way. Like, I would not want to be around that bitch. So yeah, sorry. I think she's a bitch. Sorry to the Alison fans who follow me. You know I hate Alison. I'm sorry. It's okay if you like her. I just can't stand that bitch. I don't trust her or Sarah as far as I can throw them. So. But, something that I've always thought was kind of weird is how we've never actually seen Alison and Toby's conversation from the night that Alison left Rosewood. I mean, they both say that Toby thanked Alison for getting him away from Jenna. But, he's acting so cold to her now, like he hasn't forgiven her. So is that just crappy writing? Or is what we've been told they had a conversation about not really what happened? But, I mean, this is the story that both of them are telling. Both of them said the same thing, that Toby thanked Alison for getting him away from Jenna. Was there some kind of secret the two of them are working together to cover up? Or, did something else happen since then, which is why he is being cold to Alison now? It has nothing to do with the Jenna thing at all. Is there something else that he's holding against her? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, because if he really thanked her that night that Alison left, why is he still so upset? I mean, granted, I think he has a right to be upset, but if he got over it before, like, what made him start acting this way again? Do you get what I'm saying? But, like, I don't know, like, what could Alison and Toby have talked about that night that they both want to cover up? That they would have agreed, like, let's make a fake story. I mean, I want to trust Toby because I love Toby. Besides Spencer, he's my favorite character on the show. And I really want to believe that he's being genuine, but I just think that's weird. You know? I mean, maybe it's just crappy writing, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's more than that. I don't really know. I just think that's weird. So, I mean, I don't think he's A or anything, but that just bothers me. Like, I don't want to find out that Toby's not being a genuine person, that he has a secret he's hiding again. I don't want that. That would break my heart. That's so weird to me. It doesn't make any sense. So, what do you guys think about that? Maybe they're talking about Toby's sister, if he actually knows that he has his twin's Bethany, if that's true. I mean, I always thought maybe he didn't know, because she could have gotten sent away really like, a long time ago before he could remember. But, you know, maybe he does know. Maybe that's what he and Alison are covering up. And, you know, maybe he and Alison know that they're cousins, because I think that maybe Mrs. D and Mrs. Kavanaugh were sisters or half-sisters. So, like, maybe they know about their family connection. Maybe that's what they don't want anyone to find out, because of whatever reason. I don't know. And also just saying, I really enjoyed watching Toby beat the crap out of Andrew. I don't know, for some reason I thought that was really hot. Anybody else? I enjoyed watching him beat his ass for hurting Spencer. I was like, yeah, Toby, you do it. And, you know, I also thought that Emily, like, when she was shooting the gun, was also kind of, like, attractive. Should I be concerned? Yeah. For some reason I thought both of those things were kind of hot. I mean, I'm definitely straight. Actually, I think I may be asexual, but that's another story. That's for another day. If you guys want to know about that, I guess you could, you know, whatever. But that's kind of just, whatever. That's not important. But I don't know. I think Shay Mitchell is gorgeous, so I was like, wow, she looks so badass in this scene. I love it. So should I be concerned? Am I, like, turned on by violence? I don't know. Anyways, let's talk about this Charles DiLaurentis business. Okay, so it looks a lot like Charles really is Jason's twin or a DiLaurentis sibling, which, oh my god, if that is the case, I will lose it. I will go freaking insane. I will need to be checked into Radley. Like, well, Radley closed, so I can't even go to Radley now. Damn, Marlene. Like, that's just like, because, you know, Marlene was saying, oh, our A story is totally different from the books. Oh, yeah, you gave Jason a twin instead of Alison. You're so original. Clap, clap, clap. Great writing, Marlene. Like, that would just piss me off. I mean, there are photos missing from this album. I mean, I guess maybe A could have planted the album, I guess. Like, that's possible. This person seems to be able to do anything. But for next week's promo, Jason seems to have a recollection of Charlie, which is also kind of weird. Like, what? He suddenly just remembers? Like, oh, yeah, I had a brother once, didn't I? Oh, whatever happened to him? Like, that just doesn't make any sense. Like, I feel like, you know, if he had a brother or some kind of relative, it would have to be a very repressed memory. I mean, I guess I don't really know that much about repressed memories, but I'd think just, like, seeing some missing photos from an album wouldn't, like, bring it all back to you. Or, like, you know, if he hears the name Charles and that brings it all back to him. Like, I don't know. I just think that's weird. You know what else kind of bugs me? I don't know. Like, I feel like the same parents who chose the names Jason and Alison would not pick the name Charles. You guys feel me? Like, I just feel like they don't sound like something that the same people would pick. You get it? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's because, like, I'm a writer and I have to name characters all the time. Like, whenever I try to name siblings, I always pick names that have a very similar feel or, like, have the same kind of style or whatever. And, like, because I feel like, you know, the same parents who picked Jason and Alison to name their kids wouldn't pick Charles. Because, like, you know, Charles is so much like an older name. Jason and Alison are more, like, current, like, top 1,000 names, you know? So, that's all. And I don't know why Charles would want to torture the girls. Maybe Charles was hurt in the Jenna thing. And, like, that's what Toby and Alison are hiding. But then again, like, you know, why wouldn't Toby mention him as a possible suspect if he knew about this? Like, why wouldn't he, like, say, oh, here's someone who would have a reason to want you dead? Like, you know? Because if that was the case, then that would mean Toby was not, like, a good guy. And I would not be okay with that. I would probably never watch PLL ever again. if Toby was evil, because I love him so much. Toby makes my life. I would die a little bit inside, and I would not be okay. But no matter what, I feel like the DiLaurentis, Hastings, and Kavanaugh families are all a very important part in this whole mystery and the identity of A. Just because, like, there's this whole weird DiLaurentis, Hastings connection, and the murder of Toby's mother has to come into play somehow, right? Because, like, why would they bring that up if it wasn't important? Are we going to find out who killed Toby's mother by the end of the summer? Because right now it looks like we're not. Yet Marlene is like, you know, you're going to know everything this summer. You're going to find out everything. You're going to know everything that I know. So, like, are we going to find that out? Like, how does that come into play? I'd really like to know. Like, there's so many questions. Also, where the hell was Mona in this episode? Like, I really wanted to see a Mike and Mona reunion. I kind of shipped them together. So I really wanted to see Mike finding out that Mona's alive and see them reunite. Like, what the hell, PLL? Oh my god, I should have made what the hell PLL my YouTube name. Why didn't I do that? That would have been awesome. Like, oh, I'm kind of mad at myself now. Why didn't I think about that before? It's great. This is another thing that was weird. How did Ezra get into the dollhouse? Because, you know, Ella said the parents weren't allowed to go in, but then Ezra says to Arya, you know, I was only in there for 2 minutes, blah, blah, blah. So, like, how did Ezra get in for 2 minutes? Even just for 2 minutes. Like, how did he get in? Where did he just blast past the cops and run inside? Like, it's a crime scene. Why would they let him in? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, when did Ezra go in? When he reunited with Arya, they were outside the dollhouse. Like, he was never inside. That doesn't make sense. Maybe, again, it's just a crappy writing, but I don't know. It's weird. Spencer, please don't have a pill relapse. I was really hoping she was going to call Toby, because there was that line, like, I guess, season 4 or whatever, when he said, you know, if you ever get the urge to take pills again, call me first, or something like that. Or, like, talk to me if you ever get the urge to take pills again, or something like that. He said, like, if she ever felt like she needed to take pills, she should talk to him, and he would help her. And so it's kind of like, you know, Spencer, call Toby. Toby will be there for you. Toby loves you. I hope. If he's evil, I will cry. You will all see me cry, finally. And well, we do know her sobriety coach, Dean, will return. Maybe she's going to reach out to him because she's having a hard time not going back to her meds. I don't know. And Arya, supporting the show's name, being a pretty little liar. She's saying she saw Andrew and she didn't. And I'm kind of just like, you know, Arya, do you really want some guy who may not even have done it to go to jail? Like, why don't you try to find out who it actually is? Like, because if it's Andrew, and I think we all know now it's obviously not Andrew, like, then some guy who didn't do it is going to be in jail and your real tormentor is still out there. So, like, why give false evidence? Like, let them actually figure out who really did it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and also, Caleb are cute as hell. I would like a Caleb. Please and thank you. He is the best boyfriend ever. No offense, Toby, I love you too, but Caleb is like, look up perfect boyfriend. There's Caleb Rivers' face right there. Like, he's amazing. Kind of want to kiss him, but that would probably make Hannah mad. Alright, I think that's everything. I was just overall not impressed at all. I'm really disappointed, actually. Like, if this season keeps being like this, I'm going to be so upset. And I just lost all my faith in Marlene by this point, honestly. Like, I don't trust her. I don't trust anything she says. I think she's a liar. And I don't even know, does she even know what the hell she's doing? Honestly. Does she know, like, what is going to happen? Does she actually know all these answers that she's promising to give us? Like, is she just blatantly lying to us? Because it looks like it. She's got 8 episodes left to answer every question we've ever had, what she said she was going to do. I feel like that's not even physically possible. Like, we have so many questions. How is she going to answer them all in 8 episodes? 8 episodes, like 45 minutes apiece. Seriously. Like, is that even possible? So, I'm just so done with Marlene, honestly. Like, I can't even anymore. She's, like, just a liar. And I'm so done, really. Like, she better get her act together sooner. Like, I'm not going to want to watch the show anymore. Like, I mean, I really want to know who A is. But I just feel like it's just more lies and more, like, false information. And I just want her to give me something that's genuine, honestly. Like, it's so annoying. Alright, guys, tell me, did any of you actually like this episode? If you want to discuss anything that I just talked about or something I may have forgotten, do so in the comments. I will reply to you if I am able. Some people don't have replies turned on, and they changed how you can turn them on, so I don't know how to fix it anymore. I'm sorry, guys. So yeah, like it up, and I'll see you next week for hopefully a better episode. Bye!